Hello and thank you so much for tuning in at Janelle Hair Collection. Today we are going to learn how to come up with this beautiful hairstyle. We are going to learn how to section the lines. We are going to learn how to feed in the braids, and going forward I'll be taking you through the steps that I normally do. And I have this type of braids that I used. It's Abuja from Darling. I used 5 packets. 3 was black and 2 was blonde, the way you're seeing. And then I have this type of gel that I love using. It does an amazing job. And I have her hair section into 4 equal parts. And if you have a problem with getting the center, you will have to on every section you'll have to make a circular, you'll have to part in a circular way, that way, and then you join them together and make a center. But if you're good, you'll just you'll have to start braiding the hair the way I'm doing. I don't need no center after I've sectioned the hair into 4 equal parts. And now I'm going to start doing the line. And what I normally do, I'll have to braid the hair a little bit before I start feeding in the braid. I've already sectioned the hair, so going forward you will see her giving me some hair. Don't worry about that. Let's focus on what I'm doing. And now I'll have to take the first braid that way and put it under my thumb, and I go 1, 2 and take the next braid, and I'm not increasing the braid. They are of the same size until I reach to the top. So I'm going to do the same thing. And what you are supposed to do when you're feeding in the braid, it should be tight so that it won't show on top. Where you've add your braid, it's supposed not to show on top. That's why you'll have to hold it very tight, and let your fingers work together. Let your fingertips stay intact to the scalp so that your stitches will be seen well. And now going forward, like I love to tell y'all, if you'd love to be part of my journey here on this platform, it's very simple. It's free. You just need to click on the subscribing button. It's red under the video, and then enable all the enable all the notifications so that YouTube will be notifying you every time I do upload a video. And for now I'm going to repeat the same thing over and over again until I reach up to the top. And from what you're seeing, you can see my left hand is just staying intact. Is not moving. Like, I'm not trying to confuse myself, so that my line will be in place. And again, if you want your Ghana lines to be neat, you want your stitches to be well seen, you need to do more of practice. If you don't have anyone to practice on, just buy a manicure head. Nowadays I see they are cheap, and you'll be good to go. Now I'm going to do the same thing of feeding in the braid, doing all the things that I've been telling y'all until I reach up to the top. And I'm using underhand method, the way you're seeing. So whatever I've been saying, it only apply on underhand way of braiding. If you're braiding overhand, you'll have to forgive me. I don't know how to do that, but maybe some days I'll learn how to do that, and I'll be able to let you know what really happens. Now we've come to the top part of our line. The way you're seeing, you can see my stitches are well seen. And again, I'm going to add a little bit of braids on the ponytail, to extend the ponytail so that it will help us to make a nice bun, and just to enhance the appearance there. That's it. So I'm going to feed in two braids, that size. I'll feed in the way you're seeing, and then I'll take the next one again and feed in. And then as I braid some more, I'll have to add again 2 more of the blonde hair. Now I'm going to braid it up until I reach up to the bottom, and we will have to go on our second cornrow. And when you are doing the lines, you need to, when you go to the middle, you need to reduce the size so that all your lines will have enough space to meet at the center. I hope you can see that. And now I'll have to take my gel. The gel helps you to get all the hair from the hair roots, and your lines will look neat. Yeah, that's the purpose of using the gel. Now again, I'm going to take the braid and start making our second line. Like I promised, I'm going to repeat so you can see well how I'm joining the hair into the braid, and then I'll have to press it down so that it won't slide, and I'll have to braid it a little bit before I start feeding in the first braid. Don't forget, we are feeding in the braid of the same size. We are not increasing the size of the braids the way you're seeing. And you can see my fingers are working together. My fingertips are staying intact to the scalp. So I feed in the braid, 1 and 2. Take the next braid that way. It should be tight so that it won't show on top of the line. And we go 1 and 2, and take the next braid again. Yeah, put it under your thumb finger, and you go 1 2 1 2 all the time until you reach up to the top. So today I feel like I've talked too much, but I wanted you to get right what really happens when feeding in the braids. And there are so many ways of doing Ghana lines. You can increase the size if you want to. As long as you're doing the right thing, you're good to go. And I started to number my videos so that it will help you to improve on how to do the Ghana braiding. So if you see this numbered, like for example 26, 24 or 25, that means I have 1 up to 24. So make sure you go and visit them. I'm very sure it will help you and you will improve. I promise you. I normally do my best when I do this type of Ghana braiding, because all the mistakes that you're doing, I used to do them. Yeah, so what I can tell you is just keep on practicing, don't get tired. And I hope this video is helpful to you. I hope you'd love to try this, and I wish you good luck. If you'd love to share a picture on your trial, don't be scared how it will look. Let me just see what you're doing so that I'll be able to help you. And I'm going to leave my username in the description box below the video, so that you will have to share with me what you're doing, whether it is right or whether it is wrong, so that we get to help each other. So I hope this video is going to be helpful to you. If yes, don't forget to share it with a friend, give me a thumbs up, leave your comment. If you want me to do any video concerning the Ghana lines, or we call it feeding in braids, let me know in the comment section below the video, and I'll have to stop by here. You guys have get clearly what I'm doing, so I'm going to let you continue watching this up to the end. Don't skip anything, and yeah, we are good to go.